Welcome to another edition of Stories That Ripple, Spooky Halloween Edition. This story certainly begins with Christophe Waggoner, but I am going to warn you it's about so much more than this one gentleman. For 9 years, this gentleman has collected thousands of costumes that are for children or adults and even pets who need them. Then he hosts an event in Austin where people can pick a costume for free. And what I love is that he doesn't just shop and buy these costumes. He will make repairs to them. He'll dye them. He'll basically make them cooler, better, more exciting to those who choose them for their Halloween costumes. So it's very clearly a labor of love for him. This year's event in Austin saw hundreds of families show up and benefit from this one man's efforts. Waggoner began 9 years ago with an event in his garage where he just posted to social media, basically, show up if you need a costume. Well, on that first year, a group came from a foster home with 6 kids, and they all wrote him thank you notes after they had collected their costumes, and that left a lasting impression for him. And now 9 years later, he is doing the event still. Speaking of the event, look how much it's grown from just being in his garage. Now it's a whole thing. The event has grown so much that it was over 2,000 costumes were available this year. And now he has individuals like Brenda, pictured here, who helps every year to organize the event because it's grown so much. And I love that, as you all know, because it's another example of one person taking action, doing something, not just talking about it or thinking about it, and then look what he has spawned. Look at the ripples he's created. Carrie Stern, who is in this Washington Post article, talks about how she comes back and brings donations and helps because she has benefited from the program for over 3 years. So she's benefiting, but also now giving back and helping. But as I mentioned, there's more to the story. In researching about Waggoner, I came across Randy Vane. Randy, who is in Ontario, Canada, got the idea to collect costumes from a food bank worker who said that they would welcome the donations. So this is his second year, and Randy has said that any costumes he collects will be first donated to the food bank, but then he'll give any extras away to the local schools or charities. So a smaller version of the previous story, but just as ripple creating. And I'm sure you're figuring out what's happening, but also in researching, Massachusetts came up. On November 6th, the Brookline Department of Public Works will not only collect your day-old, probably a couple day-old, pumpkins, but they will also collect costumes. This is their 3rd annual event, which is a green thing that is great for the environment, but also, once again, benefits families. Here's something from South Jersey Library. The library, which is known for obviously having books, loaning them out, and then getting them back, is doing a similar program with costumes. How innovative! I love all of these stories. This program is in its 2nd year, and basically they begin accepting donations mid-September to the beginning of October. What do we have here? A story from Michigan. A realtor group helped collect costumes for kids that needed them, and they were so successful that they're already planning to do it again next year. Had to include my hometown of Los Angeles. This East Los Angeles store is running a costume charity for children facing hardship. The family-owned party supply store provides costumes for neighborhood kids, and this year is partnering with Latinos in Public Health to organize a costume charity for children. There is nothing spooky about helping people, and the only thing that we should be concerned about is how little the media talks about the good people. I had to do a search to find these stories. They're not common. There wasn't 100 versions of this story about Christophe. That's because the media thrives on all the spooky horror that is out there, but there is lots of good happening, and I hope this video helps remind you of that. Happy Halloween!